The sound and energy of live music is flowing through the streets of Peterborough once more. In the last 2 years, COVID-19 decreased live performance opportunities for local talent.
Peterborough used to have so many small music venues that on most nights I didn't know which one to go to.
Music has been in Kayla Howran's family for generations. A musician herself, the absence of live music since the pandemic inspired Howran to open Jethro's Bar and Stage.
There was nowhere to play, so there wasn't much of a music scene, I think, at all. And when restrictions would lift, you would see it come flooding in just for restrictions to come back into effect and for it to die down again. It was really sad, but hopefully we're looking up from here.
Many Peterborough artists became creative with online and outdoor concerts, but while local support sustained some already established talent, the absence of performance space still resulted in a loss of consistent income for many musicians. With restrictions lifting, Howran says Peterborough is missing smaller live music venues. While the city has many larger spaces, such as Showplace, the Venue, and the Red Dog, many smaller venues have closed over the past few years.
These small bars was how I made a living. It's how I got my name out there. It's how I met players and other musicians. It was how I was inspired to keep writing when I was feeling uninspired, or, it's small venues like this that have live music all the time that bring musicians together.
So Howran is taking things into her own hands, opening Jethro's as a hub for showcasing community artists.
It's a place to develop. It's a place to let people know every week there's somewhere to go, something to do. You can work on ideas in front of an audience. You don't have to charge anyone cover. There's a lot of good reasons to have a weekly show.
Howran's Bar opened on April 22nd to a packed-out opening weekend. Bands such as Bonus Numbers, who will perform at the venue on a weekly basis, shared excitement as they performed in the space for the first time.
There is such a disproportionate climate of musicality within Peterborough. To not have public venues that support what is a really inherently big part of this town's culture makes it very tough. So what Kayla's doing is quite valuable.
The small space Howran transformed into Jethro's Bar and Stage formerly housed the iconic Sapphire Room. The popular cocktail bar lived in the space for 24 years.
Trevor and I played some of our first gigs here more than 25 years ago when it was under a different name. So this is a room we have a lot of history with.
I like to kind of feel the way the room is, and I could just remember seeing live music in smaller places myself, and just there's still some magic there, and you can't get that from a YouTube video. Live music is just crucial.
Ultimately, Howran hopes to bring community, musicians, and other artists of the city all together with her business. To do that, she says she'll be keeping her ears open.